All right, go, Mantine.
Focus.
All right, it's cracked open a cold one. So, why the fuck is Smee on this list? Go.
Because Smee has had tough opponents, okay?
Deep Sixes got stuck in the screws. Not a tough opponent. The only tough opponent lost to.
What?
Why is Cobalt 29?
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest on this one. He got close to losing to Ghost Raptor twice. And...
No, it didn't.
Yes,
No.
it did. Yes, it
did. Do you know what happened to Ghost Raptor?
Yeah, but Cobalt struggled against Ghost Raptor in the opening
to getting under Cobalt.
No, it didn't struggle. It didn't struggle.
Ghost Raptor got the opening hit, you diptards.
What did it do?
He got the opening hit, and then his weapon died.
I mean, to Civ's defense, though, they did have Cobalt on the ropes at first. Almost got a flip on them.
Thank you, Green.
Stuff. But the thing is, though, with a lot of stuff Maxim said, I don't think that would have finished Cobalt.
Well, I didn't.
Based on lots of the insight he gave us during the podcast.
To be fair, I didn't know about that insight at the time, so you can't be like, "Oh, Civilian Arc, why didn't you take what Maxim said into account?"
Civ, why is Yeti below Scorpios?
That is a good question, actually. I don't know why
he responded like that.
I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna
Very
be honest.
Important question for you. Why is Gruff like 15 spaces above Cobalt?
Because it has had tougher opponents and it's performed well.
Why is Hydra at 12?
Gruff was a smoldering mess after Cobalt.
Hydra also had tough opponents and it
had
performed
Glitch.
well.
Glitch has had two fights total.
Glitch can barely move.
Glitch has had, and Hydra's had good moments against Endgame and Glitch. So yeah,
one good moment against Endgame and Glitch.
I don't want to hear it.
Why is Deadlift not on your list?
Why is Riptide?
Because I hate you, Pori.
Why is
why did you ask why Riptide is at 8?
Why is Riptide at 8? Why the fuck would that?
Because Riptide one-shotted huge. It got some good damage on Defender, and it clapped at Duck. It's like the only bot to like actually immobilize Duck besides Endgame.
Yeah, it's because Duck had 2 drive motors and is a piece of shit. All right, next question.
I mean, Bronco technically immobilized Duck as well.
It's a good point.
That was a TKO, not an immobilization.
Yeah, that was a TKO.
All right, why Valkyrie? Why?
Valkyrie at 26 because one, it's 2-1, and it's had two good knockouts.
Why is it above Cobalt?
Because Valkyrie has had.
If you say tougher opponents, I swear to God.
Valkyrie has had. I actually don't know why I did this. To be honest, that's also one I'm.
See, this list is so dog shit. You can't even defend it. Like you don't even know what's going on.
I can defend some. I just can't defend that one.
Why is Whiplash below Hydra?
Whiplash below because Whiplash has had like 2 extremely like. Okay, so the Bloodsport fight, it was getting clapped until it got.
It was not being clapped. It was taking
until it threw Bloodsport into the.
Bloodsport was running for its life.
Yeah,
and then for Scorpios, it's almost lost. It almost lost to Scorpios. So, yeah.
What? Hydra did lose twice.
That was a close decision.
I don't.
Your argument was literally Whiplash was losing until it won.
Yeah, because because Whiplash almost lost to 2 bots that are worse than Endgame and Glitch.
Why is one of your predicted champs Copperhead so low?
It has 2 fights and can't move.
Because Copperhead, at least in my opinion, it struggled against Lockjaw. While I do think Green and BBBN put in Copperhead at number 2 is based as all hell. I don't think that they're that high up for me, at least for me. So yeah. And
why is Minotaur above? Why is Minotaur
hold on, Mantine. Just because Copperhead is one of my predicted champs, that doesn't mean I'm inclined to put it in top 10 just for that reason alone.
I mean that's actually fair because Because I mean, Ribot's gonna win the nut, but Ribot's not the #1 seed for me. You know?
Yeah, I think I had Minotaur in the middle of my power rankings and stuff, and they're my predicted champ, and they're probably gonna win it all.
Mantine, what was your next
Blaze
question?
should be my 7th. I don't know what happened there.
Why the fuck is Minotaur at 7? So
because it's had good shots on Sawblaze and Deep Six, and
it got one good shot on.
That's the first time
he
you said that Minotaur got good shots on Sawblaze.
Yeah, because yeah, I said Minotaur got good shots on Sawblaze. I just said that those were its only impressive shots moments
Minotaur
in the entire.
got one good shot on Sawblaze and then caught on fire for 2 minutes.
Well, that is easy for me.
It beat Dragon Slayer and Deep Six. Deep Six fell over and died on its own accord.
Yes.
Why is it at 7?
Because Minotaur has had, well, I won't say tougher opponents. I will say it has had stronger wins than, say, Riptide or Mad Catter.
What about Tantrum?
Tantrum was.
Why is Tantrum below Minotaur specifically?
Because Tantrum almost lost to Lucky.
No.
I was not an almost loss. Like the things would have moved, they would have been free anyway.
Yeah, but those like move every 30 seconds. There's a big chance that those wouldn't have moved.
Tantrum
and
also was
would still
using
be stuck.
Puncher to try to get free. Like it was wiggling out of there. It was gonna get out eventually.
Yeah, but they would have been counted. I don't think they would have been able to free themselves, in my opinion. And also, they lost their weapon to a weaponless Malice. So is that also good?
Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, you know what? No, hold on. Why is Witch Doctor so high? Their only win was against Duck, and they lost their weapon.
Well, look at you finally shitting on Duck. Good on you, buddy.
And then,
oh man, that's
because
beautiful.
Because Witch Doctor has performed well against Endgame, so you gotta give him credit there. And yeah, while it did lose its weapon against Duck, it still put on major damage to it. So
major damage. It like took off a fork.
I'm pretty sure they bent the chassis.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Yeah,
what's your next question?
Oh, okay. Why is Blip so low?
Blip. Because Blip has had no impressive win whatsoever.
What did Smee have?
What did you just ask?
What impressive win has Smee had?
Well, I wouldn't say impressive. I'd say holding up to Gigabyte for more than like 2 seconds is impressive.
It got hit by Gigabyte one time and it literally eviscerated half of their drive. Okay. Why does
impressive win?
Why does surviving for a minute and a half against the full body spinner get it higher than a 3-0 robot?
What, Mantine?
Why does surviving against Gigabyte for a minute and a half get it higher than Blip?
Because strength of schedule.
Blip fault lock draw.
I have a question.
And it also fought. Hold on, Pori. And Blip also fought like the 9th worst BattleBot of the season and the 3rd worst BattleBot of the season. So I don't know where you're getting at, Mantine.
Well, what do you mean? What am I getting at? Smee's one win is the arena. The arena won for it. The arena did its fucking job. Like I don't.
Smee didn't win. The arena did.
Smee did clip a wheel though, so in theory, Smee would have still won that fight because it had more mobility than Deep Six.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question about your notables.
Can Pori go first? Because I know he was about to ask me a question. Go ahead, Pori.
Yeah. Why did you send me a picture of a croissant that's shaped like a croc on Instagram?
I don't even want to ask.
The croissant. Because there's heavy lore in the croissant lore. I'll tell you when you're older, buddy.
All right, thanks.
Why is Defender above Yeti?
Because Defender has had better moments than Yeti has. Yeti
launched Scorpios.
No.
Yeti struggled against fucking Pain Drain.
No, it didn't. It got hit twice and then kept on rolling.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Base.
Yes,
Shut up.
did.
Shut up.
Probably stuck that.
He clearly struggled against
What do you mean? What?
It
fucking-
struggled-
what-
It struggled against Pain Train.
Look what it did to Scorpios. It launched it across the arena so many times.
Yeah, it launched it. It launched a hammer. It launched it. You guys want to know what it launched? It launched a
It
fucking
beat
hammer.
Scorpios in ground game.
Yeah,
Whiplash
That's
didn't
not-
do that.
Whiplash did that.
Okay, it didn't do it as consistently as Yeti did.
Okay, then maybe that's fair. But I mean, I'd still say Defender's just slightly more impressive than.
What?
Their weapon did not work throughout most of their fights. It did not do a full body clamp or
It
full body
struggled
suplex.
against Riptide and Retrograde because it didn't fucking work.
Okay, what's your next question, Mantine?
No, hold on.
what
I
else
have a
is-
question.
Yeah, let's let
Horribly
Spin
wrong.
Yeah,
ask.
Spin. You had a question.
So your notables, they
Yes.
have 3
That
wins
guy's got
total.
more
Why
health
is that? What is up with your notables?
My notables are bots that I feel like don't deserve to get in, but will get in anyways.
Lockjaw and
What?
free shipping are 0 and
Then
or
why
0
isn't
and
Hydra
3.
there?
Didn't seem that bad last time.
Are you saying Black Dragon shouldn't get in?
No, yes,
Why is Malice on this list, Civ?
because Malice is a very impressive 1 and 2. The only 1 and 2 are more impressive than it is Scorpios currently. So
That's
yeah.
not the tentacle.
But okay, so you said it's the second most impressive 1 and 2, right?
That is
Behind
correct.
Scorpios.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Oh, yeah.
So Hydra at 12.
Exposed. That one.
So
and
Gruff.
Yeah, is Gruff is up there as well.
Rough 15. Why?
Because I gotta show some love for my Annihilation runner-up. You know,
It looks
I-
like
if I don't show love
I
for the
shoot
bot
all.
that took out some Chads like Battlesaw, Cobalt, Hydra,
Civilian.
Hypershock.
Unfortunately, you said that you want to show some love for Gruff because it's second place in Annihilation. Unfortunately, Hydra does not fit that criteria. So why is it at 12?
Hydra is 6th place in Annihilation, so I gotta show it some love too for beating Chads like
what the fuck are
Rev,
you?
for beating Chads like Hello There and Rev 4.
You fucking you're bullshitting. You are bullshitting.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where's P1?
P1.
Why is it below Kraken, free shipping,
So
Valkyrie, who it
And don't
beats?
try. And they already asked me where P1 was, and I told them where it was after looking at your DMs. So
P1 actually, after it got dismantled to Ribot, it went to go to switch to Geico because 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Where is
Uh,
Tombstone?
yeah, as at Tombstone as well, because looking at the
It's-
DM messages you sent me when you DM'd me your power rankings,
Tombstone's like the weakest 2-1 ever.
You get a love.
and yet you still had it below Rampage.
Lamo exists is all I'm saying. Their 2 wins were just bots who couldn't self-right, or
What?
Okay.
What
Pray
is?
Train died, and
I
then
have a very
War Easy
important
couldn't
question.
self-right.
Yes, Pori. Well, no, Spin. When
Um,
I say that, I mean the weakest 2-1 of the season, not weakest 2-1 like
You
ever.
said ever.
Yeah, when I say ever, I mean the season.
Okay. Green informed me about your full list.
Yes.
Why isn't
I-
Triple Crown on your list at all?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's because when I went to do power rankings, I kind of just like I did power rankings like right after I watched the episode. So when I watched the bonus episode, like I wasn't exactly thinking, oh, I'm gonna update power rankings. So that's why like Triple Crown wasn't in the list, but like Smee was in there, but I just didn't put it in the
So where would you
Power
rank
rankings.
Triple Crown?
over Rusty, under Tombstone.
so third
okay.
from the bottom then. Okay.
Next
Where-
question.
What-
What drugs were you on when you made this list, Civ?
Well, my brother's girlfriend is a weed dealer.
This
Sir?
weed couldn't have done this. This had to be some crack. There ain't no fucking way.
Mantine, you should ask her about Glitch next.
Where is Glitch? Where?
Let me
not
check.
Glitch.
Let me check. Let me check.
I'll tell you, Glitch is near the bottom on your list.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna throw out my bottom 10 for my power rankings right here, right now. So here is my bottom 10. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, bottom 10. Here we go. At 10th to last, we have P1. At
You're a
9th to
monster.
at 9th to last, we have Glitch. At 8th to last, we have Deadlift. At 7th to last, we have Switchback.
Boo.
At 6th to last, we have Pardon My French. At 5th to last, we have Hijinks.
Boo.
Why is it so high for you?
That's a good question, honestly. I should put it lower. At 4th last, we have Rampage. At third last, we have Tombstone. At second last, we have Rusty. And at last, the worst, the most shittiest robot in the 2021 season.
Pain
have Duck.
Train.
We have
Oh.
Duck.
Wait, where's Pain Train on this list?
Why
Let me
is
check.
Rampage higher than Tombstone? It got flipped and then lost a tire.
I think Pain Train is
Pain Train would be notable number 7 if we did 7 notables.
Oh my fucking god.
Where's Ghost Raptor? I need to know.
Ghost Raptor would be
Ghost Raptor would be like notable number 12 or some shit.
yeah, exactly 12 actually. Ghost
No.
Raptor would be notable number 12.
This
We
is
got any-
awful.
We got anything else?
Let's take a good look here. What record is Fusion?
1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Also, can
So
I just
co-
point out? Wait, Green, when are you planning on releasing this?
This podcast plans to put this on the secret stash probably tomorrow.
Okay, then I won't mention it here, but I do want to mention something Spin put in the group chat. Continue. Continue, Mantine. Continue.
Why is Bloodsport so low?
Bloodsport because Bloodsport has not impressed me at all whatsoever this season. It's beaten a shitty 0-3 robot, and it struggled against Whiplash.
Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Okay.
Earlier you said it had Whiplash on the ropes. What happened?
I changed my mind
Okay. Why is it
Means
below
it'll only
Lucky?
take you about 4 hours.
because
why
Lucky.
why is Whiplash still so low if you changed your mind? Did you
Because-
blaze Whiplash and then change your mind and put
Lucky,
Bloodsport lower?
Lucky's
But
opponent.
The
Lucky's
one
opponent
assigned over
split in
spring
half halfway
break,
through the fight.
I heard that that's a
Because
harder
Lucky-
one, which means
because
it'll probably
Lucky
take me like 3
gave out a
days.
good opening hit to Tantrum. Also, Green, I'm just gonna say this: your roommate is loud as fuck.
Which
Yeah.
it is the decision I'll have to make. Do I?
Trying to
get
mute
all my
myself.
work done, so I expect
There we go.
it.
Okay. If Double Jeopardy and Falcon fought, who would win?
Double Jeopardy.
Ace.
Yeah, I'd say Double Jeopardy as well, in my opinion.
If Switchback and Huge fought, who would win?
Huge.
Huge,
Not
but if
Ace.
Switchback, but if Switchback wins, I'll invite Switchback to the podcast.
Where?
Well, I
actually-
might invite Switchback to the podcast anyway, because I'd love to have Switchback on the podcast because it's
As
a neat
I-
robot.
as I accidentally call it a hammer drum. Okay, so what else you got?
Would leave me the height to pass me.
Think I'm out.
I think I've almost complained about everything. Let me see if I can find anything else. No, nothing out of the
Okay, I got
ordinary.
one.
Yeah,
Why
what's up?
is Shatter below Copperhead? That's a great question.
You mean why is Copperhead below Shatter?
Yep.
Because Copperhead has, in my opinion, Shatter has been slightly only slightly more impressive in terms of wins than Copperhead has. Copperhead, in terms of its lockjaw fight, it lost half its drive for particularly no reason, while Shatter has remained consistent in quality, both reliability and just Adam Wrigley is just top tier driving. So I have to put Shatter in top 10 over Copperhead.
Shatter beat a robot that didn't work and a robot that didn't work.
Blacksmith worked. I don't know what
He'll
you're
be
on
back
about, buddy.
in
Blacksmith was
Blacksmith-
working, it just broke it because
Blacksmith-
Shatter's good at
Won't be
sniping.
effective.
Yeah,
I
the
can't
The Mary Special got a
Let's
weapon
be honest.
snipe, you favela.
No. I think I saw this on the credit here goes to the Mr. Psycho episode
So
review.
Eli,
Blacksmith didn't work coming into
I
that fight.
had in my intentions
That's interesting
get to
because it
bed
definitely looked
early.
like it was working.
in the exam tomorrow.
The bell
Wow.
got taken off, but I think
Yeah,
in,
because
Want to
Shatter.
watch something? Here.
I think
Blacksmith
in
was
one of-
working early in the fight. They got like a couple of hits in, I think.
I think
I
it
mean,
was
my
in
really is-
what was it called? One of I think it was Shatter's like video or something, or Shatter's supposed to have an interview. I think they said the blacksmith didn't work, but
I don't remember.
If Rough McDougal from Robot Wars
Yo,
entered
man,
this
I'm
season of
grateful.
BattleBots, how do you think they would do?
So
I
Better
don't
than
fucking
Duck.
know.
I took this.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, better than
Nut.
Duck.
Nut.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
better than-
I don't know how they do. I'd probably say they do better than this list of power rankings, maybe. So,
Hey, Green,
although
I
the number 7 is pretty based and stuff.
Green,
Same
I
thing with the
have a-
number 5.
Green, I have a request for next week's power rankings.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna
What you
do-
got?
I don't know if you're gonna have us do next week's power rankings. Or if
Yes.
you-
Less than half.
That's the
so-
plan. Basically,
what
we'll
I-
do. The plan is we'll do power rankings, and then we'll talk about the bracket
So
for
what I-
part 2.
So what I want you to do, Green, I want you to put
I had,
me
like,
and the BattleBots
32.5.
actual power rankings in the same thing. So we can compare how bad my power rankings are to BattleBots' power rankings.
Yeah, that's solid. I think I'll go along with that.
Alright,
That sounds like
It's
a
not
reasonable
gonna-
idea.
Yours is not going to be as bad, I bet.
so if I think this
Yeah,
is the
from-
worst power rankings I've seen out of you for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, is that a challenge, Mantine?
Oh no!
My next power rankings are gonna be baller.
Oh, I bet Pain Train's probably involved somehow.
And it is a fair class, so that is.
He had no
I,
response, so I'm gonna guess I'm probably right.
Pain Train's not on mine, no.
Oh,
I mean they're gonna make the semifinals, but you know.
In what?
In the
Worst robot fucking bounty? I don't know. Like what is it?
No.
What?
Listen, we had Yeti on the ropes. We almost beat Yeti.
Dude, what like fucking MythBusters
Yeah, I-
episode are you guys watching? That shit didn't
No,
happen.
I don't want to hear it. You're the
Yeti-
one that-
Yeti-
every time
no.
that Gigabyte faces something that's like Gigabyte could face like middleweight Kegger from the Comedy Central era, and you'd be like, "Oh no, it's gonna lose."
This doesn't like no. What were you just talking about? I just had a fucking.
Ori,
aneurysm.
DM me who you got for the thing spin sent in the you know what.
How do you guys take Pain Train as hitting Yeti up once and Yeti being completely unaffected? As Pain Train had him on the ropes, guys.
It was pretty 50-50 until Yeti got that kill shot.
It was
we
50-50
still
until
recording?
Yeti won. I agree.
Yes,
A fight card?
All right.
yes, Pori.
You want me to tell you who I think will win?
Yeah, that the main event.
No,
Just-
no,
but
no,
DM
no,
me
no,
it.
wait.
DM me it. DM me it. DM me it. Don't tell me here. DM me it.
yeah, we're not going to talk about a little troll message and stuff.
Don't spoil the joke.
Oh wait, is it a joke?
No.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
the fight card.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
No, that's the fight
It
card.
Well, Spin, there's your first victim.
Fuck you.
Jesus.
Fuck you, Spin.
No, I literally sent you what I think it's gonna be.
No, send me who you think would win.
What, on the fake fight card?
We know what the main event is, you tool.
By the way, I'm probably
you
gonna
wanna
cut
know-
this
oh,
part
you wanna
out,
know the
so
main
go ahead and
event.
keep
Oh,
talking.
Yes.
Okay.
I have the opposite of you for the main event.
Okay.
So what?
Just-
Pori's like sensible and saying the one that's not gonna win is going to.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
Bro,
Fusion
the bot,
gang.
the
No
bot.
way Wayachi bot fails. No
Well,
way. There's
Actually,
gonna be
we
no Wayachi bots this bracket.
actually,
no
if you
way.
look on
Has to be
Amazon,
one.
we already know what the main event is. So fuck it. Yeah, Ice Wave's
Well,
gonna clap-
BattleBots is gonna post the T-shirt publicly
Yeah,
tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, they will. So actually, we could talk about the main event. Ice Wave will clap Fusion's cheeks. There'll be no
No shot.
stopping it.
Fusion
No
is just
shot.
gonna flip Ice Wave in like 10
I'm
seconds.
trading Ice
That's
Wave.
the fight.
I'm trading.
Worst
Ice
main
Wave.
event of all time.
Ice Wave's gonna clap Fusion's cheeks. Fusion's gonna go 1 and 2. Mark DeVitz is gonna go 2 and 1, and y'all will start respecting me.
Mark
No,
DeVitz
Fusion
is
is
gonna
Fusion is gonna clap Ice Wave's cheeks. Then we're gonna get a really funny ass interview with with Reese Ewert to close out the season. That's why it's a main event, because they know that the headliner of the whole season is interview
money
with
you owe
Reese
me?
Ewert. No, you owe me money.
You owe me money.
You
know
owe
what?
me
Hey,
money. Now pay Mantine.
Can I roast Spin's power rankings,
So
please?
true.
Can you pull up Spin's power
Sure,
rankings, Green?
Go
so I
ahead,
fine.
roast me.
So since he pranked me like a nerd, okay. Why?
What?
This is
Literally,
this
we
is,
revealed that
thi-
those are fake, and
this
you
is
still
so-
fell for it.
wait. How? Spin.
Yes,
What
sir.
the fuck is this? Why is Rotator a bot that struggled against Kraken higher than Endgame, who took out
Struggled
Sawblaze,
against Kraken.
Witch
It
Doctor?
was caught in his teeth for the first 30 seconds. Nothing happened in those 30 seconds.
It's,
And then we got free. They just killed Kraken. That
It's
horizontal
true.
configuration is dead. It
It's-
died. They couldn't fix it for the rest of the season.
I don't know about for the rest of the season. I think they were talking
No,
about.
no.
that
I
they-
asked
Oh,
Matt
you asked
Spurk
him,
on
okay.
Instagram. He said it was out for the whole
Wh-
season.
why
damn.
They fixed it in time for Robot Ruckus. Whole season, no horizontal configuration
Damn.
because of Rotator.
why
damn.
is
I'll
why
I'll
is
take
hi-
that
why
word.
is Hijinks higher than Bloodsport, Black Dragon, Glitch, Gigabyte, Riptide, Minotaur? Whoa,
So
what's
true.
that? What's that one about?
Okay. In order to defend Hijinks, I must discredit the bots below it. Hijinks was more impressive, had a more impressive Sub-Zero win, in my opinion. I think picking apart over time was more impressive than just
Bro,
Whatever
Sub-Zero
happened there.
broke on its own, bitch. Of course the win
Sub-Zero,
was better.
Sub-Zero clapped itself. Hijinks' win was not noteworthy. It was all Sub-Zero just screwing itself, like it always
no,
does.
Hijinks rode that fight real
the only
good. What are you
reason
talking
Sub-Zero-
about?
The only reason Sub-Zero did so shit in that fight is because Bloodsport fucking crippled it the fight before.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Thank you,
that's fair.
Mantine. Okay, then
who
why?
else did you mention?
Black Dragon under Hijinks? Why?
Black Dragon's 2 wins were against 2 bots. I just did not. They're ranked really low. Ice
Hij-
Wave, not even on my notables. Claw Viper threw Black Dragon onto his wheels, and that's how it won.
Okay, hold on. On that note, Spin. If Hijinks has also beaten 2 bots that are not on your notables section, so why is Hijinks higher than Black Dragon again?
Because those wins were good.
So are
No.
Black Dragon's wins. At least better than
Um,
Hijinks's.
No,
Bloodsport-
Black
Bloodsport-
Dragon
Bloodsport
got
is like a-
lucky. Claw Viper threw him on their wheels.
Bloodsport is like a
Dragon
fucking
never fought
mafia
Lucky.
boss.
What are
He
you talking
fucking
about?
he goddamn hit. What's it called? Hit fucking Sub-Zero in the kneecaps, and then Hijinks just could have like stepped on it a couple times and it died.
Hold
Minotaur's 2 wins.
Why-
Were to the Dragon Slayer, not very good. Deep Six kind of just did Deep Six things and got stuck in the area behind
What?
the wall arm.
What's another one I gave you? Shit. Yeah. Why is Hijinks higher than Glitch?
Glitch could barely move in both of its fights.
Neither could Hijinks. Hijinks
Hijinks
was
flipped,
barely
and then
mobile in Kraken fight.
Hijinks was very mobile in the Sub-Zero fight. How
Oh
dare
yeah, it
you.
was mobile against a flipper that didn't work. Way to go, Hijinks. I'm very
Bro,
proud of you
I don't
there.
know what you're on about, but
I mean,
Hijinks
Sub-Zero
drove that fight
drive
really
worked at
well.
least.
Okay, explain Riptide then, please.
Okay, Riptides was against Duck. Duck can't really do anything. They went into the fight with a configuration that wasn't very good, according to Matt Maxim and you.
Yeah, Matt Maxim even said it.
It
Yeah.
got clapped by
Man.
Defender, and it kind of just pinned Huge against the screws, and that was it.
Spin. Who did Hijinks beat?
Kraken, a good bot, and Sub-Zero.
And Sub-Zero, a shitty 0-3 robot. Thank you.
Oh, He's called it a shitty 0-3 when he was talking how it was going to be the dark horse of this
That
season.
doesn't matter anymore. What matters is these terrible power rankings you have.
Oh, his power rankings are better
Have you
than
seen
yours.
your
God,
list?
I'm
Now.
losing. I'm losing. Why is free shipping at 32? It's 0-3.
Because I forgot
Why
to
is
take
it
it
hi-
off,
how is
and I
it
like
higher?
free shipping.
How is it higher than Witch Doctor? A bot that
A bot
went toe to toe with Endgame,
A bot who lost their
As
weapon to
opposed-
duck.
as opposed to free shipping. A bot who was struggling against a bot with a hammer saw that
Which
barely
Doctor
did
beat
anything.
Tombstone because Tombstone was still not fully repaired after its fight in 2019 against Spite Force, and it was
What?
driven not by Ray Billings. Witch Doctor lost his weapon to Tombstone in a
what is
rematch.
that-
And
What is that? What does that have to do with anything?
you're talking about how Witch Doctor was beating Tombstone, something like that. All right.
I said
I'm
it
just saying-
went toe to toe with Endgame.
Oh, I thought you said at least
What?
Tombstone.
What? Are you kidding me?
Jeez, what this podcast has turned into.
It got
Why-
clapped
why-
by
why-
Endgame after like 30 seconds of doing well.
Yeti higher than Ribot, Blip, Jackpot, Shatter, Uppercut, Tantrum.
Scorpio's
Why?
win was good. That was a good win. I don't know what you mean.
That doesn't mean it's better than like the wins that like
Well,
Ribot, Jackpot.
What did you're trash talking Ribot earlier, all right? Its
No,
wins
it
were
wasn't.
against non-spitters. It couldn't really prove himself. I put
Okay.
Yeti because it proved itself.
Against what? Bro,
Against
Yeti.
Scorpios.
Yeti had the design advantage in every way. Spin in every way.
Yeah, it has better ground game. Put it above. It has better ground game. Its weapon actually launched things. It had a good weapon, all right?
Spin.
Good weapon,
if an,
good ground game, good driving.
Spin. If an overhead weapon robot takes on a bot with forks, what did it think was going to happen?
Good point.
Another question. Whiplash. Wait, hold on. Why is Hypershock higher than Copperhead and Whiplash?
I mean, Hypershock was higher than Copperhead, Whiplash, in your power rankings. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
I-
you would really ask that.
But I don't actually like, I don't act responsibly in my power rankings.
Let's see.
Spin.
gosh.
It got
Spin.
2 KOs, and one of the KOs was against one of the best drivers in the sport. Whiplash and Copperhead almost lost their second fight.
Okay. On that note, why is Scorpios lower than Mad Catter?
It's 1 and 2. Its win was against
Then
Orby,
why
who's
is-
0 and 2.
Then why is Scorpios higher than P1?
Its 2 losses were impressive.
Okay.
Scorpios is just in a gray area right now. I don't know how to judge it. Like on one hand, it's done really well in like all 3 of
Well,
its fights. On
It
the other
definitely
hand,
deserves
it's
to
1
get
and 2.
in. It definitely deserves
It
to get
definitely
in.
deserves
Yeah.
to get in. Yeah, for sure. But like, I
Uh,
just don't know where to put it because it's really good. It's done really well, but it hasn't won because it's so close to winning.
Okay, another one. Why is Defender lower than Tombstone and Captain Shredderator?
Let's see. Its first fight, Ribot got clapped. Third fight barely worked.
What?
Fourth fight, okay, it worked, but it didn't work well. Like all it could do was clamp and push. That's not much. of
Oh, you mean
anything.
it could
couldn't
do what
suplex.
what Defender was designed to do?
And then Riptide, I don't know, it kind of just was, it drove good, but like it didn't really wow me, I guess.
Okay. I think I only have like that might be my last. Actually, I do have one more. Tantrum lower than Uppercut. Why?
Okay, lower than Uppercut. Have you seen
It-
Tantrum's
it
strength of
lost-
schedule?
It lost
at-
drive. It lost drive to an 0-3 lifter spin. How can you say that's more impressive than what Tantrum has done to Lucky and Malice?
Okay, let's look at Lucky fight. All right, you're talking about how Tantrum almost lost to Lucky.
An
And here you
uppercut.
are-
An uppercut lost to a bot. Almost lost to a bot that's significantly worse than Lucky.
significantly worse. It's done well in like all 3 of its fights, or done okay in 2 of its fights.
It's
and then
still worse than Lucky. It's still an 0-3
what has
bot.
Lucky done? What has Lucky done of note?
It broke Blade's blade in half.
Blade broke against the wall,
It's
and
still,
it just flipped a weaponless blade onto the thing. It didn't really nothing of note. And then Tantrum, it flipped Tantrum once, and it couldn't really do anything after it got it until it took it off the thing. It couldn't really do any. It was sort of impressive, but not too impressive. Free shipping was really impressive in the uppercut fight because he took out half the
Hey,
drive.
the first like minute of that fight was all Lucky, bro. That was some good ass combo flips.
exactly.
Yeah, and then they messed up. They couldn't do it. They got some good combo.
So-
flips.
Who
But they
wait, who
just
are we
lost
comparing
it.
Lucky to?
Free shipping.
Free shipping has gotten fucking blasted all 3 fights, bro. What?
Okay, here's the thing.
Also,
Here, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
wait a minute. Wait, where is Lucky Spin? Where is
I
how
don't think it's very impressive. It got clapped
How
against
is it-
Tantrum,
how is
and
it
it
lower
couldn't.
than
It didn't really
how-
prove itself against Blade because Blade broke before it could do anything.
But then that means Lucky is lower than Switchback, Claw Viper, Hydra,
Switchback is
Valkyrie,
in because I
Witch
think
Doctor.
Switchback is neat.
Witch Doctor. You're saying Lucky
That's
is lower
fair.
than free shipping? What?
Okay, let me tell you something, civilian. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, tell me something.
Ben's gonna kick your ass, dude.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. I was not serious about free shipping.
Bobby, I'm gonna
Oh,
kick
okay.
your ass.
I threw in free shipping because I like it. And it
Okay,
it
so
does
in theory,
decent
Witch
enough.
Doctor. Okay, so in theory, Witch Doctor is the 32 seed then.
Yeah.
Then why is Lucky lower than Valkyrie, Hydra, Claw Viper?
I
now?
just said it. It got clout against Tantrum after getting an early advantage.
But
And then
okay.
Why isn't
and then
retrograde
it
on your
broke
list?
Blade broke and then lost. Like it did not break because of Lucky. It broke because it hit the wall. If it broke on Lucky, I would put Lucky higher. I would put Lucky on here. But the fact
What-
is, like Lucky played a factor in it breaking, but it was mainly just it hitting the wall after hitting Lucky.
Why is Blip higher than Jackpot, Shatter, Uppercut, and Tantrum?
I like its lockjaw fight. It's 3-0. Really dominant in all 3, really.
It beaten. Okay, Spin. I just want you to tell you that Blip's opponents have a collective record of 0-6. Of 0-6
Yeah, we
spin.
should give a good
Of
point.
0-6 spin. Jackpot's opponents currently have a collective record of 1-3, so maybe not that impressive, but still impressive than 0-6. Tantrum's opponents are currently
Here's the
are currently
about that
2-3.
Shout out,
2-3.
shout outs to everybody that was talking about some. Oh man, wait till Overhaul fights a bot that's not a spinner, bro. It's gonna be real good shit. And then I lost 2 wheels to a flipper, bitch.
Okay,
Yeah.
Here's
Uppercut.
Here's the thing about two of Lockjaw's losses.
Uppercut 2-3. Continue, please.
Okay, so Lockjaw losses were to 2-0 Hypershock, 2-0 Copperhead. One of Lockjaw's losses was a split decision against Copperhead. All right, so two of those losses that are under Blip's umbrella, I guess, were really good losses.
Okay. That still
This
makes
is
it a collective
interesting to
record
listen
of
to.
0-6.
Yeah, and one of those losses were to the bot we're talking about.
on
The blot.
the
the
blonde.
The blot.
On that note, where is Lockjaw?
It's 0-3, dude.
They are
Yeah, but
right next to
I'd
their
still say-
tournament
I'd-
hopes.
I'd still say it should be higher than like Switchback. It's like
Yeah, it should be. But Switchback is here because I think it's neat.
because it's your darling,
fair.
it's your new cat girl.
It's my new.
I like how he worded that.
It's my new.
That was
I
cat.
think you were talking
Don't
about.
leave,
Remember
please.
when you were talking about like waifus and anime pillows, and then John Moladnik came into the chat.
Yeah, John Maladnik joins the call, and the first thing Civilian says, he gets real close to Mike and goes, "Your favorite waifu is Sayori," and it is those are the first words that John Maladnik hears.
John Malatnik wanted to leave right afterward hearing that. I can see it in his eyes.
He was like,
What they walk into?
John Malednik looks at this and he says, "These fucking kids, man. Why am I here?"
I think I got everything. Wait. Yeah, I think I got any. Why is why is Valkyrie lower than actually I can kind of understand where
Have
you're
you seen
coming
its
from in Valkyrie.
opponents?
I changed my why is Witch Doctor lower than Tombstone?
It like narrowly beat Duck. It lost its weapon.
Narrowly.
It's just lucky Duck is a bad control bot.
Weren't you like a week ago saying that like Duck is the best control bot ever?
Duck, I love it so much, but like it's not a good control bot because it can't push.
Okay, I think Green, can we make fun of your power rankings, or can I, to be more specific?
There's
I'm
nothing
sure
to make fun of. It's too solid.
Mantine made fun of it.
I don't care. Go ahead.
Okay.
Why
I'll
is
get
Blacksmith
here.
there?
All right. I'll give you 5 minutes to make fun of my power rankings, and then I'm gonna close out the bonus content video.
Why is Lucky lower than Valkyrie?
Lucky lower than Valkyrie. Basically, I want to see a little more. I want to see a little more out of Lucky. Like the Blade one was definitely solid, and they had a solid start against Tantrum. But like, because like Spin is definitely right, but like the weapon breaking was more like a blade hitting the arena, and then a lot of that was like the internals going to hell because of the unbalanced weapon there. And
why is Blip higher than Uppercut, Rotator, Hypershock, Whiplash, Tantrum, Jackpot?
Unlike you, I thought that Lockjaw win was amazing and stuff. Even if Lockjaw went up in smoke early in that fight, I felt that was a really solid victory. They got a really solid test against a spinner bot, and yeah, I like that victory.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, honestly.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I mean,
well, actually, I won't say that it's a bad win, but it's a good win. I will agree with you, but I mean, it's still like not on the levels of like what Rotator, Hypershock, Tantrum, Whiplash, Rotator have gotten. Like, I still think the bots 6 through 11 have better or more impressive wins under their belt than Blip does. I can see where you're coming from, but I mean,
I'm gonna go a step further and say it's a bad win against a good robot. I mean, Lockjaw never even really got any good hits on him, and
Yeah,
the fact that
good hits in
the fact that Blip made it as close as it was against a weaponless vertical was shocking to me. And I mean, it got a couple good flips, but it didn't really do anything other than the self-inflicted smoking that Lockjaw tends to have.
yeah,
I would personally disagree, but you guys can have your opinions of it.
Why is Riptide lower than Fusion?
Basically, I was really impressed with how Fusion's performed so far. Like sure, you might argue based off of what I just said that Fusion should be higher, but like that win against Cobalt was great, and then that loss to Copperhead, like they got some nice stuff in there despite their vertical spinner not spinning up in that one from the start and stuff. Like I think Fusion could definitely go far, and that's why they're my dark horse pick right now.
I forgot to regard this during my Blip shenanigans, but why is Uppercut higher than Rotator, Hypershock, Whiplash, Tantrum, and Jackpot?
Like lots of the quality of their fights so far are like especially like those huge hits like on Gigabyte and stuff. Like that was huge. Like while you could definitely make the same argument for Rotator in the Kraken fight, like I'd probably say Gigabyte probably propelled it and stuff with it being a tougher opponent than Kraken and stuff. And then even though Uppercut did lose drive on one side at the end of the free shipping fight, those hits they got, like I don't think we've ever seen. Well, I'm actually not going to say that. Like I don't think we've seen like the last time I think we saw free shipping take that much damage was when they fought Warhawk or Huge in 2018 is what I was trying to say with that. Like I think that topped the damage that Yeti did to free shipping in 2019.
You know that's kind of fair. I'll I'll let that one slide. I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna throw one more question at you just because your list is fairly good. It's definitely the best list that is here on this power rankings,
Hey,
even though that's probably not a tough
hey,
that's probably not a tough bar to reach, to be fair. But
hey!
I'd give your
Wow.
power rankings like
What Pori said.
a mid B.
Wow.
A mid B probably is what
What
I
about
give it.
mine? What do you give
Mid
mine?
B to B plus. A P minus.
It's higher than a B. Okay, cool.
Okay, so one more question. I why is Minotaur higher than Yeti?
Yeah, that was something I was having a hard debate between and stuff. Like that was the hardest choice I made when making these power
Bias.
rankings, which one I was gonna seed higher between Minotaur and Yeti and stuff. Like, cause like the thing is, there's a lot of arguments that can be made on both sides and stuff. Because I feel because like I told Matt Maxim this when he asked us how we do our power rankings. I score things based off of both win to loss record, which is the same here, fight quality, and strength of schedule and stuff. Strength of schedule, I feel really could go either way between these two, because Yeti is drawn Scorpios
I'd say
and Yeti, which are or Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeti is drawn Scorpios and Mad Catter, which are two tough opponents. And
yeah,
stuff.
I'd say
Minotaur has drawn Sawblaze and okay, that was perfectly timed. I'll give you that one, Mantine. Minotaur has drawn Sawblaze.
How do you do that, Mantine? You gotta tell
I
us
feel
how you do
Minotaur is
that.
drawn. I feel Minotaur drawing Sawblaze is bigger and stuff in a way. Well, no, for not bigger. Closest to evens it out is what I'd say. But then, because also I'd probably say Dragon Slayer and Deep Six are better than Pain Train. So yeah, and then fight quality, I think Minotaur would exceed Yeti on that one. Yeti did get some nice hits on Scorpios and stuff, but I like the Minotaur's fight quality and stuff. So
Okay. I
all
think
right,
that's
that'll probably be the final question then.
yeah, that's
is- oh gosh,
How do you-
Corey figured it out. So
yeah, y'all gotta
yeah,
tell me
he's
how to
trying to
do
draw
that.
deadlifts. So okay, well, thank you for checking out this bonus content. I hope you enjoyed it and stuff. Enjoyed Mantine hammering Civilian Arts power rankings, Civilian hammering Spin and my power rankings, and then Pori drawing deadlift right there with a giant nut on top of it, and Mantine writing the word bad on it, and Pori, I'm guessing, writing the words fuck you right there and stuff. And yeah, hope you enjoyed one of the first videos from the Green Square Secret Stash, inspired by Porinog, since he created the Dippy Egg Secret Stash first. And I don't even know what the heck's going on right now. So I'm just gonna say thank you for watching this. Thanks for checking this out. This is pretty enjoyable to watch. And what the heck's even going on now? Oh gosh. Oh, he's giving Cordy a shout out. So oh, okay, I get what's going on. Yeah, you should. Yeah.
How do you do? Hold on.
Okay, well, anyway, thanks for watching this podcast, and I'll hopefully see you for the next podcast. Hope you enjoyed this bonus content.